Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be watching the vampire episodes, Season 1, Episode 2, entitled The Night of the Comet. Sorry, I just pressed that button. It's entitled The Night of the Comet. That's what we're going to be watching tonight. So, last episode, let's see, what happened in last episode? We met Elena, really beautiful girl, played by Nina Dobrev. Well, everybody in the show is good looking, but anyway. We met Elena, and her parents died, and this new guy moves into town, a mysterious new man. Stefan is his name. I don't know the name of the actor, but Stefan moves in. But Stefan has a little secret. He's a vampire, and she doesn't know it. What else happened? That one girl, she got attacked by Stefan's vampire brother, Damon. And that's pretty much happened. That's pretty much all that happened. As far as the plot goes, that was kind of the problem I had with last week's episode. The plot didn't move very far. It was it dragged a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. It did drag. It was mostly teen drama. Like, oh, you're sleeping with this person? No, you're sleeping with that person. Well, I know I'm sleeping with this person. Yeah, you're totally sleeping with that person. As opposed to, like, being more plot driven. The vampire plot was kind of in the background of the teen drama. So hopefully the show will twist that around in the future. So it'll be more about the vampire plot and the witchcraft and all of that, as opposed to who's sleeping with whom. Because I mean, we don't care. We don't know the characters well enough to even care who's sleeping with whom. You know what I'm saying? So let's hope that this next episode is better. Like I said, I'm not going to give up on the show because I know that this show does get better. Because everybody tells me that the first season, you got to take it or leave it. So I'm going to stick with it. Yeah, so let's get started with Season 1, Episode 2.
You sure? Because if it rains, then we won't be able to see the comet.
It's not going to rain.
I knew it.
So she's about to die, obviously.
I told you it was gonna rain.
No, that's his blood dripping from the tree. I knew it. And then she's gonna die, obviously. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Now, is this Damon doing the killings? Are they just trying to make... No, I guess they pretty much confirmed that in the last episode, but... I kind of got this weird feeling that it's not really Damon doing the killings. Or maybe he did one and somebody else is doing the other ones.
Do I look adult? As in respectfully parental?
Okay.
Depends where you go.
Has anybody noticed that the adults in this show all look like they're 25? Because there's another adult who's Stefan's uncle or whatever, who really isn't. And he looks young too, like the adults don't look any... They look just a few years older than the students. Not that it matters, but I just thought I would point that out. Usually when they get adults, they get them older, much older, to make a noticeable distinction between adults playing teenagers and actual adults. Well, okay, I don't even know what I'm saying. Anyway, let's just get back to the program.
Jeremy's parent-teacher conference. Hair up or down?
Sexy stewardess. Boozy housewife. Alright. But I would like to read it again. I promise I'll give it back.
Okay.
I'm confused.
Okay.
Are you psychic or...
Okay, so you notice how everybody on the show is really good looking? I think it's like a prerequisite for the show, and I'm not trying to like brag or do my horn, but I used to audition for this show all the time, so they must have thought that I was good looking to fit in with the rest of the cast. I mean, I'm just saying. Does it make me sound arrogant? I hope not, but notice everybody's really good looking. Like, they don't have any average looking people on this show.
Buoyant. Technically, Gramps is on
Well,
a
she's
witch.
kind of average.
My ancestors were these really cool Salem witch chicks or something.
The blonde
Gramps
girl.
tried to explain it all, but she was looped on the liquor, so I kind of tuned out. Crazy family, yes. Witches, I don't think so.
Yeah, well, feel free to conjure up the name and number of that guy.
Here right now. Walk away, Gilbert. It's your final warning.
No, this is your final warning, Dick. I'm sick of watching you play Vicky. If you hurt her one more time, I swear to God, I will kill you.
Damn, that was like a death threat. Did you hear that?
Attacked you. It came out of the night and jumped you. You blacked out. It's all you remember.
That's all I remember.
An animal attacked you.
How did they become vampires on this show? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because on Buffy, here we go, going with Buffy again. On Buffy, the vampire has to bite you, stop your heart, and then right before you die, you have to lick the blood of the vampire that drained your blood. So it's not just a matter of biting you. You don't just become a vampire from getting bit. You have to like suck. They suck your blood and then you suck their blood. It's like this whole big sucking thing. But mostly they're just gonna kill you. So I'm thinking on this show, they just turn the vampires from getting bit.
She seems fine.
Getting bit. That sounds so country sometimes. Southern.
I'm sorry for barging in. The door's open.
You must be Elena. I'm Damon, Stefan's brother.
He didn't tell me he had a brother.
Well, Stefan's not one to brag. Please, come. I'm sure Stefan will be along any second. We all know how those relationships end.
You say it like every relationship is doomed to end.
I'm a fatalist. Hello, Stefan.
Elena.
I like that he doesn't play the
Yeah,
character as evil. Because you know how some actors will play a character as evil. He's not playing them as evil. He's just playing them as a smartass who's evil. You know what I'm saying? Some shows the actor will be like, "Yes, I'm evil," you know. And nobody evil acts like that. Well, maybe. Because there's evil people at my job. So actually, maybe not. Never mind.
We're coming over.
I know, I should have called.
Oh, don't be silly. You're welcome anytime, isn't she, Stefan? You know, I should break out the family photo albums. Or some home movies. But I have to warn you, he wasn't always such a looker.
Thank you for stopping by, Elena. Nice to see you.
Yeah, I should probably go. It was nice to meet you, Damon.
Matt.
The vampire comes out at night.
Maddie.
Okay. No. Relax.
What's happening?
I don't need it.
I feel like she's gonna die.
Stefan Salvatore did this to you.
Stefan Salvatore did this to me.
He's a vampire. A vicious, murderous monster.
Please, Damon, please don't do this.
You couldn't fix it.
We actually have vampires here in New Orleans. People who identify as vampires. I don't know if they drink blood though, but I wouldn't want to be a vampire. If I were going to be in this world, I would want to be like a powerful warlock or something. The idea of drinking blood and having to resist wanting to drink humans, it's too much work. I'd rather just be a witch, you know?
She said you found her wandering around.
Yeah.
She's in high school? Shit. Ah! That episode was actually a lot better than the one last week. I actually enjoyed that one a lot better. This show is definitely more of a drama than actual action, adventure, sci-fi. It's definitely has more characteristics of a drama. It feels like I'm watching more of a soap opera with, like I said, with some magical elements in the background. And it's okay. It kept me entertained. I enjoyed this episode. I really enjoyed this episode. I will be honest with you. I feel like my system, the star system isn't big enough. I feel like I should probably do a 10-point system. But I don't want to feel like I'm copying off of another reactor, Geek.Nation, because he uses a 10-point system. But a 10-point system really is much better for doing TV shows, because I think I gave the episode last week, 3.5 stars? And really, I feel like this episode should be around the 3.5. So, because I like this better than I liked the one last week. So, I'm probably going to switch over to a 10-point system. Not meaning to copy anybody, but, you know, it's just the best thing that's going to work for grading TV shows. So, switching over to the 10-point system, I would give this about I would give it a 7. I would give it about a 7.5. It was good. It was definitely good. It kept my interest, but for it to get like an 8 or higher, I feel like I would have to be like really like on the edge of my seat involved. And I was involved with the episode. It was kind of weird watching them seeing not Stefan, but Damon kind of torture that girl. It kind of weirded me out, but that's just the nature of the beast. Like I said, the story hasn't really moved any further. Elena doesn't know he's a vampire. We really don't know much more about the characters. We know that vampires are back in Mystic Falls, but we knew that last week. I'm trying to think, what else have we learned about the characters? We haven't really learned anything about the characters. We know that the little brother has a drug problem that he doesn't want to talk about, and that he likes that one girl, Vicky, but she is too embarrassed to be with him because she's older than he is. And the blonde girl, she's trying to have sex with everybody because that's all she ever talks about is having sex. And Bonnie, that's all she ever talks about is her witchy grandmother. But it's like, they haven't really gone any further with the story. The story hasn't progressed. Even with the vampire story, it hasn't really progressed very much. There's nothing really, no information that's been divulged. That's about it. Overall, I would give it a 7.5. And I would give last week's episode a 7. How about that? Is that fair? We can change it from a 3.5. I think I gave it a 3.5 to a 7. Is that fair? And this week will be a 7.5. How about that? Okay, guys, that was a lot of fun. Please, please, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, so you can hang out with me every week. Okay, I'm not going to say that. Is that pretentious? Anyway, okay, guys, I will see you guys next week. Arrivederci. Ciao.